Thank you for having me here. I'm here with the famous.
Locally famous.
Globally famous. Very happy to have you here. Thank you for being here,
Thank
flying
you.
all the way from Puerto Rico.
Yes. Well, I moved here. Well, basically, I'm technically Miami local. I've been living here for almost 15 years, which has been like in a blink of an eye. And it's been great to have the city as an inspiration, bringing what I what I'm bringing in my cultural package from Puerto Rico and infuse it with all the fashion and all the creativity that I discover along the way.
So tell us about your brand. Tell us about how you came up with the idea, where it comes from, and how you got that inspiration from Miami.
Okay, so uh, Luis Aponte Atelier started maybe like 10 years ago. I started doing women's wear. Uh, During the pandemic, I started doing menswear, and people kind of responded more to my menswear online. So I took that route, and so now I'm just doing menswear. I focus on bathing suits, but I also have my own ready to wear. Everything is made to order, so technically every piece is made to order to like individually. So
Let's get more into you. Let's get more into you. What was the moment in your life that you decided you understood what you wanted to do? You understood that you wanted to be in fashion, that you wanted to be a big name.
it was my second year of pharmacy school, and I had to go practice. And when I saw myself behind a counter, that was not quite the picture for me. So I decided to do something. At the time, it was a parade runway going on, and I used to watch it while I was studying. And I remember seeing the collection from Christian Siriano, and I thought, what a wonderful thing. And it was something unexplainable, but I felt that was what I was meant to be doing. And actually, I, I mean, that same year I started taking sewing classes over the weekend, and then I started doing a few things here. They called me for fashion shows. People were asking me for clothing, so I said, well, maybe there's a niche for me. So I moved forward.
And what was your first show? What was your first show ever?
It was in Puerto Rico, and it was one look, and I worked so hard on that look. I still have it. It was a woman's wear. It was very nice, and it was quite a very impactful moment in my career. It was the jump start.
So you started over 15 years ago when you were still in Puerto Rico before you moved to Miami.
Yes, but then when I came here, I went to school, and when I was about to graduate, I did, well, there was a nationwide competition to present in New York Fashion Week, so I was one of the few selected to present a collection, and that was a turning point in my career. And actually, after that moment, like I kind of clicked, and it was a door opener in the industry. So at the time, I decided to stay here in Miami and just put my roots here.
Now, what would you say for someone that's maybe in a similar position, maybe someone that's in starting that career and just knows in their heart that's not where they're supposed to be? And say that person wants to get into fashion, get into designing, what would be your biggest 2 tips for that person?
Commitment and responsibility.
More about responsibility. What do you mean by that?
Oh, well,
Living in Miami.
no, well, but that's the thing. That's the thing. If you're consistent, if you're responsible, if you're there, and you show up, you got it. But when you stop showing up, then you lost it. And actually, sometimes all you need is to be consistent, to be responsible, and show up.
What are some of the times maybe in your life that you found it a little harder than others to show up fully?
Say that again?
What are some of the times in your career that maybe it was a little bit harder for you to show up? And what got you over that hump?
Well, the thing is, we all have a life. And as our career evolves, our personal lives evolve as well. I think becoming a parent took from me time that I was using for myself, and now I started caring for someone else. And it took me a bit to find the balance because I want to be present with my life. I want to be present in my career. So it just took a little bit of time to find that balance.
What helped you? What helped you find the
My
balance?
family,
Your family?
my husband,
It's beautiful. And what's your husband's name?
Marcin.
Are they here?
He's supposed to be on his way.
That's okay. My girlfriend is supposed to be on her way too.
Good.
But they'll get here when they get here because they love us.
Yes.
And they're doing
of
the best
course.
they can. Because we all also have lives. Can you believe it? They have lives too.
I know, right?
How dare they?
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your art. Thank you for sharing it with us. And I'm so happy that I got to meet you and talk to you.
Nice. Thank you.